So I'm going to explain this particular question. Define the term basicity. Okay, so what is, first we will see what is basicity. Okay, so what is basicity? Let's see. Basicity, again an important term in chemistry. So basicity is what? It is the number of, it is the it is the number of it is the number of hydronium ion. It is the number of hydronium ion, that is what your H3O positive. Okay, it is the number of hydronium ion produced by by one molecule one molecule of an acid in an aqueous solution, in an aqueous solution. All right, I think you know this aqueous solution. That means what? Basically, it is what? Water. When you will put this one molecule of an acid in water, the number of hydrogen ion produced will be the basicity of that particular acid. Okay, I'm just explaining this particular definition with the help of one example. That is what your HCl. Okay, so let's take an example. Easy example. HCl. Okay, so this is what your HCl aqueous. Put it in water. Okay, so what will happen? This is what your H3O plus and plus what? Cl minus. So basically one molecule, look at this, this is what one is hidden here. One molecule of HCl is giving you what? One H3O plus ion. All right, so this is what the basicity of this acid, that is hydrochloric acid. Basicity of this acid, that is what your hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is what? Your 1. Okay, so you can also call it that monobasic. You can also call it what? Monobasic. Okay, let's take one more example. Suppose if it is H2SO4. All right, and this is what? Again aqueous, and this is what? 2H2O. So this will be the equation. This is what you 1 1. Look at this. 1 is hidden here. 1. So it is what? One molecule of H2SO4 I'm taking. Okay, now so what will happen? So it will be what? 2H3O positive and plus SO4 2 negative. Okay, so one molecule of H2SO4 is giving you what? How many ions? 2 ions. So that's why we call it what? Dibasic. We call it what? Dibasic. Okay, so here the basicity of H2SO4, that is your sulfuric acid, is what? 2. Okay, so these are a few acids. Okay, few acid, their name, and important acid, their name and their basicity. Okay, their basicity. Okay, so one is your what? HCl. It is what? Your hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Okay, hydrochloric acid. Okay, HCl aqueous. All right, so basicity is what here? 1. Okay, usually the number of hydrogen, whatever the number of hydrogen, I will give you some example where the number of hydrogen is not exactly equals to the basicity. Okay, so but most of the cases it will be what? The number of hydrogen in a molecule will be equals to just, it's equals to what? Basicity. Okay, like HBr. Okay, this is what your hydrobromic acid. This is what your hydrobromic acid. Okay, so again this basicity is what? Again 1. Okay, one more thing, HNO3. Okay, so this is HNO3 is what? Your nitric acid. Okay, nitric acid, again its basicity is what? 1. Okay, its basicity is 1. Okay, but there are few examples, that is CH3CO2H. Okay, it look like that basicity is 4, but actually these H are not acidic. Actually only one, this H is acidic. Okay, why? You will see all these things in your in higher classes. What is the concept behind that? It's quite conceptual, but right now just you learn it, that this particular acid is what? Again monobasic. Okay, and what is the name of this acid? This acid is what? Acetic acid. Okay, this is what your acetic acid. Okay, no, one more example that is very important. This is what your H3BO3. Again it look like what? Tribasic. Actually 3 hydrogen is there, but actually it is what? This is what your boric acid. And a very important and what is the basicity is? It is what 1. Okay, so this is what boric acid. Okay, now next few more acids like H2SO4. So it is what sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid, and the basicity is what 2. Okay, now the basicity is what 2. Okay, now this is what your H2SO4 and H2SO3 you can say also. H2SO3 sulfurous acid. Sorry, this is what sulfurous acid, and again basicity is what 2. You can take more example come here. Okay, acid name and their what basicity. Okay, their what basicity. So like H2CO3, very important. This is what a carbonic acid. This is what your carbonic acid, and this is again basicity is what 2 here. Okay, H2C2O4, again important. Oxalic acid, oxalic acid, and again here the basicity is what 2. Okay, now H3PO4, H3PO4. Okay, so this is what your orthophosphoric acid, orthophosphoric acid, and the basicity is what here? It is what 3. Again important. There are few important H3PO3. Okay, this is what your phosphorus acid. This is what your phosphorus, important phosphorus acid, and but the basicity is here not 3. It is what 2. Okay, and one more thing is very important. H3PO2. Okay, this one is what hypophosphorus acid. This one is what hypophosphorus acid. Okay, and again the basicity is what 1. So these are what like whichever acids in bracket, like 1 or these two are what are, you can say that the number of hydrogen is not exactly close to the basicity. Here total number of hydrogen is 4, but the basicity is 1 because only one this H is what acidic, or will this particular H will produce what your hydronium ion. Okay, why you will see in your higher classes. Okay, and this is again H3BO3. This is boric acid, again very important, very important. Okay, this one is again very important. H3PO3, H3PO3 again very important. Okay, so this is hypophosphorus acid, and again basicity is 1 instead of 3 that it looks like, but actually it is what 1. Okay, so these are the basicity, I mean, and these are the important acids that you have to remember right now. Okay, now come to the second part of this question. Give the basicity of nitric acid. Okay, so already we did that. Okay, nitric acid, search it. Nitric acid, the basicity is what 1. Okay, perfect. What about this sulfuric acid? We did it. Okay, okay, here it is sulfuric acid. Okay, so sulfuric acid, what is the basicity? It is what 2. Okay, and the last one is your what phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid, where is phosphoric acid? This is H3PO4. Is orthophosphoric acid, or we call it what phosphoric acid also. Okay, okay, sometimes you will see some text write it like orthophosphoric acid, and some text write it like what phosphoric acid. So again it is important, and here it is basicity is what 3. Okay, okay, so the answer is what? Here it is what 1. Here it is what 1, and here it is what 1. This is what your 1. Nitric acid basicity is what 1, and sulfuric acid basicity is what 2, and phosphoric acid basicity is what 3. Okay, hope you understand this concept. Okay.